Welcome! Thanks for joining me for your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 16th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. You can also click beneath this video on the link and subscribe to my monthly free astrology magazine, regular updates and or your free daily horoscope. This week begins in quite a momentous way with Mercury returning to the sign of Pisces. Now Mercury first moved into this area this year on the 3rd of February. Mercury's not at its best in Pisces. Pisces is instinctive, it's dreamy, it's watery, whereas Mercury favours facts and figures and clarity. So even though there is the return of Mercury to Pisces, we still have to make sure that we double down on the detail. So that's when communication is going to be important this week. But this can also be a week of power. Power can be used constructively, where we have a target, an objective, and we work towards it with passion, enthusiasm, determination, and willpower. And the combination between Jupiter, Mars, and Pluto can give us an enormous push to go towards the substantive things we want to achieve. But power can also be used negatively. So if someone tries to push you around, especially around your rights, or not respect your boundaries, then it is going to be important to stand your ground. Mars coming into a conjunction with Pluto, exactly as this week draws to a close, could see world events be a little bit more intense. And it could be around a nation state being a little bit too forceful. However, we also have the potential for initiation this week because the Sun returns to the sign of Aries on Friday at 3:50 a.m. GMT. We have the spring vernal equinox and the start of the new Western astrological year. So really exciting. But also we have Saturn moving on Sunday, which is about community and coming together collectively. That moves into Aquarius on Sunday, but it is going to be forging a very constructive link with the Sun all through this week. Firstly, in its transit through Capricorn with the Sun in Pisces, where we can blend our pragmatism with our instinctiveness, and then later in the week with our desire to start new things, we're thinking ahead, planning ahead, Saturn in Aquarius. Aquarius is very future orientated. So if we can blend our ability to connect with others with what we do as individuals, there's so much to go for this week. It really, really is exciting. And the move of Saturn into Aquarius is one which is going to last just briefly through till the 1st of July because Saturn goes into a retrograde on the 11th of May. But Saturn is going to be coming back into Aquarius on the 17th of December and followed by Jupiter on the 20th of December. So the very end of this year is going to have a very much a philosophical and Aquarius vibe, partly because of the solar eclipse that occurs on the 14th of December in Sagittarius. So we're going to come together, I feel, much more as this year draws to a close. But in this particular week, I think it is about transitions from the very Capricornian energy that's so dominated and has been so polarizing over the last few years in lots of different ways across the world. But for now, this is an opportunity for us all to move forwards and really welcome in this new astrological year. Your specific forecast, Sagittarius, is really quite profound this week. Saturn has been pressing on your sector of self-worth, income and resources for 2.25 years. That's a tough experience. It's probably taught you the true value of quite a few things in your life. But this week, as Jupiter, your ruler, Mars and Pluto come together, there could be some kind of income boost which can delight you. But equally you could have a choice, and that choice may have some kind of moral dilemma threaded into it. And really you're being encouraged not to take a shortcut if it has an impact on someone else's situation. However, the move of the sun into the sign of Aries on Saturday can be really joyous for you. It can see you become more outgoing, more self-confident, more energized, and its link to Saturn, which moves out of Capricorn and into Aquarius on Sunday, is incredibly constructive. Ironically, Saturn and the Sun are in a great link all through this week, but initially in Capricorn and Pisces. But the move into Aries and also Aquarius is much more in keeping with the energies of your sign. It's going to help you to flourish, but that self-discipline that Saturn has been asking you to embrace over the last couple of years, it's still going to be very important, but now you can use it to marshal your thoughts, your ideas, your productivity, but in a much more creative way. This can also be a much more important and upbeat time for your relationships. For sure, Venus, the planet of love and affection, is in a very practical zone, and of course, as is Uranus. But I think that just points towards a flexibility. Some changes are coming, and it's about adapting. But I think at the heart of things, you're going to be feeling much more encouraged that the hard work you put in will give you a return. It's been such a pleasure connecting with you in what's going to be an absolutely awesome week commencing the 16th of March. And remember, please click beneath this video to subscribe to my magazine, my mail outs, your free daily horoscope, or you can snaffle your year ahead personal horoscope and character analysis and get 30% off, or you can choose to have a one-to-one personal astrology reading with me. Thank you.